What's up, Tiny Track crew, and welcome to Tiny Track Car's Kart Kingdom. I've put all my favorite Mario Kart moments together in one big mega marathon for you, and that is this video. Sit back and enjoy some Mario Kart. What's up, Tiny Track crew? We are back at the open circuit, and today we have a Mario Kart rally event. And these cars are going to get crazy on this track. Probably the craziest we've seen ever here at the Tiny Track Cars Open Circuit. So let's go ahead and meet the cars and stick around to the end to see who wins this tournament. We take a look at our 16 cars in this tournament. Beautiful carts here. The left-hand side of the bracket, 2 groups of 4 each. And on the right-hand side of the bracket, 2 more groups of 4 each. There's going to be some crazy competition. Stick around to the end. You're going to see some moves you've never seen before in Mario Kart history. We head right to the start line for group number 1. On the inside lane, it's Tanuki Mario. Baby Peach right to his left. Baby Peach out in front, but it's Red Yoshi who comes out at the split ahead of the rest of the pack. Red Yoshi backwards. These Mario Karts are extra slippery and slidey with the short wheelbases here on the Tiny Track Cars circuit. Anything can happen. Holy cannoli, speaking of anything happening, what just happened at the finish line of race number 1? We break that down for you. Red Yoshi gets clobbered by the landing ramp. Peach goes flying off the track completely, and we have a 4-kart DNF, folks. I want to tell you right now, the racing action is absolutely crazy on here. We've seen more DNFs in this tournament than we have ever here at Tiny Track Cars. It's a combination of these short carts, plus there's crazy 3-jump combination we have right here at the open circuit rally circuit combination extravaganza thing. I'm a jinger. Peach was off the track. Red Yoshi's sideways. Mario is upside down. Is he going to make it to the finish line? Another 4-kart DNF, ladies and gentlemen. That is absolutely unheard of. We have 8 total laps in and 0 cars have crossed the finish line. At the end of 4 races, you will see the scorecard here. It's a little bit different format for you. Instead of the digital scorecards, we have a physical scorecard we are going to show you. It is Pipe Frame Baby Peach out in front. Off the track she goes. Holy cannoli. We call that the up and over. She went directly over that safety fence. Here comes Red Yoshi. Is he going to be the first one across the finish line? Down across the finish line on his hood, on his roof. He doesn't have a hood. Yes, he does. Does that cart open up? I don't even know. 4th race. We have 4 DNFs times 3. We have 12 DNFs. If you cross the finish line in this race, you're basically going to move on. Red Yoshi in reverse. Pipe Frame Baby Peach in reverse. Down over the jump she goes. Is she going to stay on the track? She does stay on the track. Can she make it to the finish line? Here comes Tanuki Mario pushing Baby Peach along. Baby Peach and Tanuki cross the finish line. Here comes Red Yoshi, but it won't matter because Mario and Baby Peach will be moving on because they earned 4 and 3 points respectively. We're going to watch that, slow it down for you here. Freeze frame at the finish line to see who crossed the finish line first. It was Mario, but again, his 4 points do not matter because him and Peach were the only ones to score points in this whole entire tournament. Wow, what a great opening. I will tell you that there is some action coming in this video that we've never ever seen before, folks. There is some moves off these jumps that you are going to want to stick around and watch. Things get really weird as we get to these faster karts, and I want to tell you, it is just heating up. All right, we're going to head right into group number 2. Head to the start line. We have Daisy, we have Bowser, Drybones, and Koopa Troopa. We have Bowser's whole crew in here. It's Bowser himself, it's Koopa Troopa, and it's Drybones. Daisy in reverse, it's Bowser spinning around, but here comes the rest of the clan. Down over the jump they go. No one really gets any air. That's very anticlimactic. Here comes Daisy down across the finish line. She's going to do it. She puts 4 points on the board in race number 1. Who's this? It's Drybones in reverse. Can he cross? What a great move, but he does not cross the finish line. That was a really fun little loopty-doopty spinny dinny, though. They head back to the starting line. They're going to shuffle 1 position clockwise, or I don't know if it's clockwise or counterclockwise, but they do move, and it's in the same rotation every single time. Top-heavy Bowser shells himself over. That is not good. Drybones trying to avoid him, spins sideways. Down to the dip they go. No one's moving fast. Here comes Drybones, leading the pack with those beautiful purple tires. He comes to a complete stop, and we are going to have another 4-car DNF, ladies and gentlemen. We head back to the starting line. Right now, it's Daisy with 4 points out ahead, and nobody else has scored any points, unfortunately. Drybones looks fast, drifts into that first turn. He's in reverse. Look out when you're in reverse. Oh, he corrected, kind of. Both cars sideways. Here comes Daisy again, trying to push her way through. It is the circuit special Koopa Troopa trying to break free and get there. He does get free, but now can he get across the finish line? Alley-oop, up and over and across the finish line for 4 points. That's going to put him in a really good spot to move on in this tournament because there's only 2 karts that have finished so far. They're back at the start line. Koopa Troopa down the close lane. Up and over the jump they go. Dry Bones, again, being one of the faster karts out there, tries to make it to the open track ahead of the pack, and Dry Bones gets clobbered by Koopa Troopa. Dry Bones spins back around, then back around. What are you doing, Dry Bones? You just got spun back around. Why are you going back around? Oh, man, Koopa Troopa's the only one that crosses the finish line. What in the Koopa Troopa is going on here, folks? We have Koopa Troopa with 8 points and Daisy with 4 points. Those 2 cars will move on. We have 4 DNFs for 2 cars. That's not good. But I think things will get better as these slower karts get eliminated from the tournament. As we get into the semifinals and the finals, I will tell you things get a little bit better. What do you guys think about the bracket, the physical bracket, and the physical scorecard on the wall? Do you like to see that physical car sitting there instead of the digital pictures on the digital bracket? Let me know in the comments what you think of this race format and me moving the cars around the bracket. Luigi in the circuit special breaks free. Donkey Kong right behind. Keep your eye on Luigi right here. Up in big air by Luigi. Great job, Luigi. He's going to be the one to cross the finish line first. In reverse, he goes up and over the finish line. Jump and crosses for 4 points. Nobody else finishes. Yoshi doesn't finish. Cat Peach doesn't finish. And Donkey Kong also a DNF. It's circuit special Luigi out in front again. Keep an eye on him right here. You're going to see something you've never seen before in diecast racing. Up and over. He does a front flip. Let me tell you, every single race, he's putting on a show, folks. He knows he's faster than everybody. He knows he's better than everybody, so he's going to show off. So stick around and watch Luigi for the duration of this tournament because, folks, he is here to show you guys some moves. Oh, and Luigi's showing so many moves, he comes back and runs into Donkey Kong after Donkey Kong DNFs. What kind of cocky Mario Kart action is that? Luigi moves to the inside lane now, breaks free again from the pack. He's way out in front, clean into the merge. Down over the jump he goes. Watch this move, up in air, barrel roll, lands it perfectly. Holy cannoli, barrel roll with a spin. Folks, have we ever seen that before in diecast racing history? That was an amazing move. He never landed on his head. He never landed back. He just literally on his tires. What a crazy move. That will go down in diecast racing history for one of the coolest jumps we've ever seen. And it might make it into our holiday highlight reel, which we don't have yet, but maybe we'll do it. Race number 4, they're out of there again. Donkey Kong's already on his side. A little top heavy there, DK. It is the circuit special, breaks free. Cat Peach right behind. Luigi taking it easy this time, drifting his way into that turn. Cat Peach trying to get around, bumps Luigi just a little bit. Luigi's gonna go down across the finish line for 4 more points. Yes, he does. Here comes Yoshi, here comes Cat Peach. Only Cat Peach crosses the finish line. We have another DNF by Yoshi, and Donkey Kong is nowhere to be found. That is a perfect, flawless victory for Luigi there in this group number 3, round 1 of the Mario Kart Rally Tournament. I've got a lot of compliments on this track layout, but I will tell you, when you run Mario Karts on them, things get a little crazy. So we're going to run a couple more tournaments with this track layout and then switch it up like we always do. These cars are a little too big for my little slots here, so I got to kind of shove them in there, you know what I'm saying? DK, your head's too big, and that's probably why you DNF'd, because you flopped over, you ding-dong. All right, group number 4. We are out of there. It's Baby Luigi, Mario in the Bad Wagon, Rosalina, and then Toad over there in the standard cart. Something tells me Rosalina is not going to do very good, because that cart is extremely top-heavy. We do have a shoe out in front. The shoe is pretty bottom-heavy, with Baby Luigi's little head up there. Here comes Mario trying to squeeze his way by, pushes Baby Luigi across the finish line for 4 points in race number 1. Crazy start already to this group number 4. Which one of these 2 cars, 2 karts, 2 people, 2 characters are going to move on? Up and over the first rally jump they go. It's Mario in the Bad Wagon out front, Rosalina right behind. Something tells me Rosalina is not going to hang in there. Mario is able to land it. He's got some momentum. He might make it to the finish line if he can keep that thing straight. Mario up and over and short. Mario didn't make it. I thought he was going to get bumped by Toad across the finish line, but Toad decides to hit the brakes and not push Mario across the finish line. What in the heck is happening here? Mario, all he needed to do is go a little bit more. That finish line jump is just gets in the way, you know what I'm saying? All right, Toad surging ahead in this race, spins around backwards. Is he gonna get any air? No air by Toad, barely makes it over the jump. Is he gonna be the only one that makes it over the jump? Here comes Mario on his side, Baby Luigi in the background. Toad does cross. Here comes Baby Luigi and slides and does not. Rosalina trying to put some points on the board. Up and over, and no. Doesn't push Baby Luigi over and doesn't cross herself. What kind of yunk is that? All right, we move back to the top and head into the next race. Toad again out in front. Gets spun around by Baby Luigi. Toad in reverse, flips it over. That's why you don't drive in reverse, you goon. Up and over the jump. I mean, Baby Luigi got one tire off the ground, I think. Down towards the finish line. Is he going to be able to make this jump and cross the finish line? He does on his head. Badwagon coming in. Badwagon barely making it. And he does cross and gets 3 points. Thank you, Mario, for putting some extra points on the board. Baby Luigi, you move on with 8 points. And Toad, with a first place finish, will be joining Baby Luigi in the next round, folks. All right, we've got rid of the slow cars. We're going to head back over to the left-hand side of the bracket and run the semifinals, folks. And things are going to heat up. Things are going to get a little better, and more cars are going to cross the finish line because we got the top-heavy, junky things out of the way. All right, we have Mario, Baby Peach, Daisy, and Koopa Troopa. Who knows what cart Mario is driving? The Tanuki Mario? What cart is that? The Beehive? Behave? Oh, Behave. All right, Baby Peach over the jump first, across the finish line. She's in the pipe frame. Koopa Troopa showing us who's boss. We have 4 cars finishing, folks. That might be the first time 4 carts have crossed the finish line. Hallelujah, amen, they did it. Oh, yeah. Back to the top we go. It is Baby Peach with 4 points leading the pack. She's the fastest down the hole shot. We already have Mario on his lid. Baby Peach in reverse. Keep it on the track this time, Peach. Over the jump. Does get all 4 tires off the ground. All right, spins back around in the pipe frame. That pipe frame is a pretty heavy cart and usually does pretty good. But Circuit Special does good. The, what other carts do good? Mach 8 does good. Sometimes a standard cart can do good too. All right, Daisy in the close lane. She's going to have the advantage here. Actually, believe it or not, there is no inside lane advantage. Well, there's 2 inside lane advantages, actually. But it becomes open lane. Holy cannoli, Peach! Holy cannoli! I didn't know Peach was Italian. Cannolis! Peach does cross the finish line. I mean, you can't hit that jump that hard and not cross the finish line. It's just impossible. Peach does cross the finish line, put 4 points on the board. I forgot what I was saying before Peach did that crazy air. Oh, okay. So lanes 1 and lanes 3 both have an inside lane if they can beat the other person to that turn. But it's open track down there. Holy cannoli! Mario, point of view action. I don't even know what just happened there. But we're going to cut to the finish line cam and show you the finish. I think the gimbal might have hit something. And that's actually, I don't know. I shouldn't have said I think because I actually know. Almost to the perfect score, which is crazy in the Mario Kart Rally world. Baby Peach will move on. And we do have a tie. We have to break that tie with a tiebreaker. Mario had better scores, so he will move on the inside position. He is out in front. Spins it sideways. Koopa Troopa pushing through. Mario is ahead in the second rally jump. Mario spins around, hits a banana or something in the road. Anyone coming? Mario down across the finish line. Can he do it? Across the finish line in a very anticlimactic win. Number 1 by Mr. Mario himself. Oh, that was a one and done situation. We'll move Mario on the bracket here. Getting right to the finals. Mario will move to the finals, and so will Baby Peach. And folks, I want to tell you, the right-hand side of the bracket is where it gets interesting. These cars are fast, these cars are fancy, and anything can happen. Which 2 of these karts will join the other 2 in the finals? It is Luigi in the Circuit Special out in front. Toad trying to make an effort, trying to make a push towards Luigi. Luigi does a 180, looking back in the air. Crazy move by Luigi. Another great move by Luigi, landing on all 4 tires. He's going to go down and cross the finish line for 4 points in race number 1. Toad comes across the finish line for 3 points in race number 1. Anybody else going to come? I think everyone's afraid of Luigi. Luigi in that Circuit Special is absolutely flying out there, folks. He's done a barrel roll with a spin. I don't even know what that's called. A Misty Flip? All right, here comes Luigi again. What can he do? Luigi just pushed Toad off the track. That is dirty racing. Not only is he showing off, he's racing dirty out there, folks. Luigi up and over, doesn't land that one. He's on his side, and he gets whacked, and he's back up. What just happened? Luigi was out of the race. Now he is out of the race. What in the world just happened, folks? Luigi was down and out, and he got tapped, and he popped back to his wheels, and I thought he was going to get some more points, but he did not cross the finish line. Baby Luigi did, and Cat, Peach, or Toad, I don't even know who that was. Who was in first? That was my eyes were on Luigi. Cat, Peach on her side already. Luigi's out in front. Here he goes again, up and over. Wow, he did it again, folks. Not a perfect landing that time, but he was able to recover. Crazy moves there. Lands on his side, spins it back around forward this time to cross the finish line in forward, sideways, whatever he wants to do. Cat Peach right behind him, and baby Luigi coming too. Yeah! That was a crazy move, folks. Luigi is absolutely putting on a show out there for us. Let's see what he can do in race number 4. Toad, you don't want to do that, folks. That's not... Oh, my God. Peach tries to sabotage. Watch this cut. He cuts over to take out baby Luigi and takes herself out right off of the track. Here comes Luigi again. Keeps it kind of on the ground. He is on his side and out of this one, folks, I think. Here comes baby Luigi hitting into Luigi, and maybe we'll have a 4-car DNF here to finish out the semifinals of this side of the bracket. All right. With 7 points, it's Cat Peach moving on. And with 8 points, it is Luigi. That just means we get to see more fancy moves from Luigi in the finals. Do you think he's going to pull off a backflip, a front flip, a full barrel roll, maybe a double front flip? I don't even know. We're just going to find out right now. He does have some other cars against him that are a little bit faster. We got Tanuki Mario, Baby Peach, Cat Peach, and then Luigi down there in the Circuit Special. Luigi down there in the Circuit Special trying to put those tires back on the ground as fast as possible. He is out in front. Here he goes, up over the jump again, spins around backwards, checks on his competition, spins around back to the correct position, down across the finish line, barely beating Tanuki Mario by a kart and a half, but taking 4 points in race number 1. I just want to sit here and enjoy the music, enjoy the racing. I'm going to watch it with you guys. Pretty good air right there. Here comes Luigi down across the finish line jump. Clean and simple, 4 more points. Gosh dang it, he is good. 4 points times 2, 8 points for Luigi. He's leading the pack. Up and over the jump, he's out front again. All he has to do is keep it on the track, and it looks like he might walk away with this tournament victory. Down over the jump he goes. Gets a little bit sideways. You don't want to get air as you dip down into that jump. That's when you get a little squirrely. But he is down across the finish line for 4 more points. That is 12. 1 more, and he'll have a flawless victory in the finals of the Mario Kart tournament. Do you think Luigi can do it? Let me know in the comments. Like and subscribe. Tell your mom to watch the channel, too. Or don't. Just keep watching yourself. Up and over. Huge air. Luigi decides to finish it off with no fancy moves. Just a massive, massive jump. Bigger jumps than we've seen ever on that rally jump, folks. And we do have 4 cars at finish, and that is excellent. But without a doubt, it was Luigi who put on a show for us and dominated the whole entire tournament into the finals. Luigi in the Circuit Special with those beautiful blue tires will become the winner of the Mario Kart Rally Tournament right here at the Tiny Track Cars Open Circuit. What's up, Tiny Track Crew? We're back to see if Luigi can win yet another tournament right here on the open circuit. It's a new track. We have circuit specials, we have pipe frames, we have standard carts, and we have Mach 8 carts, and we have one cart that is an oddball in this group. Well, let's show you what it is right now when we meet the carts. All right, here's our bracket for the Mario Kart tournament. This time we have circuit specials there. We have a B-Dasher in there. Baby Mario rocking the B-Dasher in group number 1. Then we have a group of pipe frames. Yes, we have some repeat characters, but we're keeping the carts consistent for this one. That is what's going on. We have standard carts over here in group number 3, and then we have the Mach 8 carts in group number 4. Long wheelbase, long wheelbase, long wheelbase, standard carts, a little bit shorter wheelbase. We'll see how they do against these carts. Let's head to the start line for group number 1, and our boy Luigi. Let's see if he can do it.
Group number 1 is at the starting line, and we have a speed circuit layout right here. Yes, 4 lanes, 180-degree turns, and top speed matters. Luigi in the circuit special is our reigning champion. We'll see if anyone can take him down today. Oh my gosh, Baby Mario in the B-Dasher in front of Luigi, surging his way down the track into the last 180-degree turn, putting space between him and Luigi down towards the finish line. It's Baby Mario crossing the finish line in the B-Dasher. Holy cannoli, I did not expect that result right there. Can somebody beat Luigi in the circuit special? The answer is yes. It just happened. It was Baby Mario in the B-Dasher. Let's see if Baby Mario can hold out that streak and keep on going and putting a hurt on Luigi in the circuit special. Baby Mario out front again as they go through the S-turns in the 180-degree turn. Baby Mario is out in front. That B-Dasher looking fast out there. Into the last turn they go. I wouldn't call it a 180-degree turn. I'm not even sure what that is. It's two 90s put together to bring it down across the finish line. And the checkered flag. Baby Mario takes race number 2. Luigi, look at that. Mario in the circuit special up on the berm there, coming across the finish line. It is Koopa Troopa bringing up the back of the pack, but we don't see much from Koopa Troopa here, as all eyes have been on Baby Mario and Luigi in the circuit special cart, leading 1-2 in this tournament. 180-degree turn there, followed by another 180-degree turn into the S-turns, into the merge they go. Luigi is out in front. Wow, he beat Mario to the merge. Baby Mario does not know what hit him, and he spins out. Can Luigi come back and win another race? And what happens to Baby Mario when he spins out and enters in reverse? Is anyone else going to get by Baby Mario? Into the final stretch to go. Luigi across the finish line. Baby Mario, and then Koopa Troopa bigging up the rear yet again. We head back up to the starting line to see if Luigi can take down Baby Mario in the last race and potentially tie up the score. Race number 4, they're out of there, and we see which 2 of these carts move on to the next round. Baby Mario into the first 180-degree turn, Luigi bringing up the rear, but he's got the inside advantage here. Through the S-turns that go, it's Baby Mario out front for about 6 or 7 or 8 carts. Baby Mario not looking back in that B-Dasher, unless he messes up. He might be the first kart ever to take down Luigi in that circuit special. Mario and Koopa Troopa come across the finish line for 3rd and 4th, but that does not matter. Those 2 cars will be heading home. Those 2 carts will be heading home, and it will be Luigi in the circuit special and Baby Mario in the B-Dasher, who will be moving on to the next round. Then we head down below to the next group of cars. We have the pipe frames battling off against other pipe frames to see who will join Luigi and Baby Mario in the next round. Stick around, folks. We have an exciting finals for you coming up, and I feel like you do not know who is going to win. So keep an eye on these carts right here, and keep an eye on these pipe frames because they are off to the races. It's Mario in that red pipe frame leading the pack into the turn. Diddy Kong pulling ahead, and then through the S turns, Mario out in front. Here comes Baby Peach on the inside of Mario, making an epic pass on Mario, surging down towards the finish line. Can Baby Peach hold on to this first place spot and win race number 1 and earn herself 5 points? She's holding off the boys, the Diddy Kong and the Mario, and she crosses the finish line in first place. It's Yoshi who brings up the rear and earns 1 point in race number 1. We head back up to the top. They rotate positions. They rotate positions clockwise or to the right every single race, so everyone has a chance at every single lane here in this Mario Kart Circuit Speed Open Invitational. I don't even know what that means, but Diddy Kong sliding his way into the turn. Can he hold on to it? Nope. Mario smashing through, and then me smashing into the pole with the camera, trying to get too close to the action, but the action right here is happening with Baby Peach because she does a double pass. Down towards the finish line, she spins around, and she passes both of the guys again and earns herself 4 more points. All the action has been with Baby Peach. She is looking good out there. Maybe not the fastest cart, but she knows how to find a gap when there is a gap, and she is able to pass those other carts. Diddy Kong out in front with the pipe frame. Oh, they're all pipe frames. What am I announcing? Pipe frames. They're all pipe frames. Diddy Kong out in front. Here comes Mario right behind. Peach falling back, but that does not mean anything. Can Peach get by Mario in the back of the pack? Mario bringing in second. Yoshi bringing fourth, and Yoshi almost getting by Peach. And that would not have been good for Baby Peach because she would have lost the point there. We'll slow it down for you and freeze frame it just to confirm that that pass was not made. Yes, Peach does hold in to third place and 2 points. She's going to need those 2 points if she wants to move on in this group. The competition is heating up. The pipe frame group is coming to an end. This is race number 4. Peach on the inside, Diddy Kong to her left, Yoshi, and then Mario on the outside. Mario's going to take the inside in this next turn. Then they're going to fly through those double S turns. Is Diddy Kong out in front? Mario in second. Can Mario beat Peach and move on to the next round? Peach fighting for her position as Diddy Kong's in reverse. It looks like Peach got by Mario on the inside. Down across the finish line, Peach takes second place and will earn herself a spot in the next round. But who is joining her? We find out right now as we head to the scoreboard. And folks, it is Diddy Kong with 12 points joining Peach in the next round. That wraps up our pipe frame special. We have Yoshi in the circuit special. We have Mario, Baby Mario in the B-Dasher, Baby Peach in the pipe frame, and Diddy Kong in the pipe frame as well. It's time for the standard carts, folks. We have Red Yoshi, we have Shy Guy, Dry Bones, and Wario. 3 bad guys and 1 good guy. Into the second 180-degree turn, it's Red Yoshi. It looks like he is leading the pack out front in his beautiful standard cart. He spins around backwards. Can Red Yoshi hold on to it? Here comes the rest of the pack. It looks like Wario is back there fighting for position. Red Yoshi as he goes down to the finish line. Here comes the rest of the pack. Red Yoshi, pick up the pace. Whoa, 2 carts by. It's Shy Guy and Wario crossing the finish line in front of Red Yoshi. Holy moly, folks. That is not good. Holy guacamole. Red Yoshi had that in the bag, spun around to see where his competition was, and just as he spun around, he lost his spot and moved back to third place. They head back up to the starting line for race number 2. Or was that race number 3? I don't even know. But they rotate positions, and they're out of there again. It's Red Yoshi surging to the head at the beginning of the pack again, fighting with Wario. Red Yoshi's out in front. He seems to be the fastest standard cart in this group. Here comes Shy Guy making a move on Wario. Shy Guy in reverse. Wario in forward. Both passing Red Yoshi. Red Yoshi is fast in that lane section, folks, but when they get to this open section, he is a little bit too squirrely. He spins out 2 races in a row, getting passed by both Shy Guy and Wario as they go down towards the finish line. Can Red Yoshi pass either of these back and get those positions back? Yes, he passes Wario, and Dry Bones passes Wario as well as Mario falls back into 4th place. The crowd is cheering at the finish line. Red Yoshi makes a pass, and Dry Bones out of nowhere smashes into Wario and takes 3rd place away from that man right there. We head back up to the top. The heat is heating up because that's what heat does. It heats up. We are out of there again. We'll see who can make it to the merge first. Is it going to be Wario? Is it going to be Red Yoshi? They're side by side. Wario showing his speed now. Into the merge, Red Yoshi is ahead just by a little bit. Here comes Wario. Red Yoshi trying to hold off these other carts, but seems like these 2 carts of Wario and Shy Guy always catch up to Yoshi in that open track. This time, it's Yoshi's turn to take the win and 4 points in this race. Dry Bones bringing up the rear, and only 1 point in that heat right there, folks. It's anyone's game still, except for Dry Bones, probably. It's gonna be Yoshi, Wario, or Shy Guy moving on in the next round. Let's see who it is right here. This race right here can make a difference. Who moves on? Shy Guy. Wow, Red Yoshi on the inside of Wario, making an amazing pass, but he's spinning out of control. Can Wario earn this position back? He looks like he might be gaining ground on Red Yoshi. Right here as Red Yoshi spins around, Wario throws it into reverse first. They're racing in reverse down towards the finish line. Can Red Yoshi hold off Wario? He's trying to get spun back around and down across the finish line. Red Yoshi takes it. Wario's out of the race. He's stalled out. He's stuck back there. Here comes Dry Bones running into Wario, boosting him back down the track. Holy moly, folks. Down across the finish line, Wario finishes after spinning out completely, and Dry Bones is the one that gets the DNF. We'll saw it down for you, and look at that action up there in the top center of your screen. Wario was completely spinned out. Dry Bones was destined for 1 point or 2 points, but runs into the side of Wario and comes to a complete stop, losing all of his momentum. Which one of these carts moves on? Which two of these carts moves on? Because yes, that's 2 carts. We have Yellow Shy Guy and we have Red Yoshi moving on for the standard carts. So we're gonna head straight into group number 4, which is our Mach 8 carts. It looks like we have Toad, we have Diddy Kong. Who else we got down there? Congratulations to that Wario for not winning, and Dry Bones for not winning. But thanks for being here. We head right into group number 4. It's Toad, it's Diddy Kong, it's Luigi, and it's Yoshi. Yes, another Luigi. Let's see if this Luigi in the Mach 8 car can be as fast as the Luigi in the Circuit Special. It's going to be hard to do, but Luigi is leading the pack. We do not want 2 Luigis in the finals, but it looks like the Mach 8 Luigi may be just as fast as the Circuit Special Luigi. Down in the last turns they go. That turn is exceptionally hard right there, the double turn. You have to anticipate the second turn as you're exiting the first turn, but Luigi in the Mach 8 kart does it and crosses the finish line for 4 points in race number 1. It's race number 2, and they are out of there again. Diddy Kong's gonna take the inside position. I'm not sure which position we actually call pole in this one because there's 2 180-degree turns, and some people have the outside and some people have the inside, and we've made this track as even as possible. The only thing that the difference in those lanes is maybe the drag resistance you have rubbing against the inside or outside of those laned sections. Down towards the finish line, Luigi might take race number 2. It looks like Luigi does, and now he's up to 8 points, moving everybody else into the dust. A battle between Diddy Kong and Toad as they cross the finish line. It looks like it's gonna be a close one, folks out there, but it's definitely Luigi out in front. Race number 3, they're back at the starting line. Luigi's on the right-hand side. Diddy Kong moves to the far left. Those are the 2 cars you have to keep an eye on. Yoshi pulling ahead of Toad right in here. To the S-turns they go. Again, it is Luigi out in front. Is Luigi gonna have a flawless victory here and win all 4 races in his heat? We find out right now as we slide across the finish line. Yes, it's Luigi in race number 3. Toad, Diddy Kong, and Yoshi bringing up the back of the pack. These carts are fast. Mach 8s look good out there, but are they any match for the Circuit Specials and the B-Dashers who are in their immediate future once they move on to the next round? They have to be shaking in their boots. Do Mario Kart characters wear boots? I know Mario's got some killer boots. Here comes Luigi, getting pushed by Toad. Can anyone get by Luigi? Yoshi's behind him. Luigi breaks away. Down towards the finish line, Luigi's in reverse. Here comes the rest of the pack. Luigi, flawless victory, takes his 4th win in his heat and earns himself a perfect 16 points. Who will be joining him in the next round? We find out it is Toad with a total of 9. 2 B-Dashers moving on. Sorry, 2 Mach 8s moving on. We only have 1 B-Dasher, which is the oddball in this tournament. We head back over to the left-hand side of the bracket where we will see a Circuit Special, a B-Dasher, and 2 pipe frames battle it out, folks. This right here, this group right here might be the most intense group we've seen yet in this tournament. They head out of there and into race group turn, 180-degree turn number 1. It is Baby Mario in that B-Dasher, absolutely flying out there, but don't leave out Luigi. He's coming around the mountain when he comes. Down into the last hand turn, Mario's in reverse. Does not matter, Mario is flying. Luigi, Circuit Special, across the finish line, and Peach, who looked extremely fast in round number 1, is getting blown away in round number 2. Diddy Kong also looking good out there, but still no match for Baby Mario and Luigi in that circuit special. Baby Mario out front again, flying his way through the S-turns. Diddy Kong and Luigi battling in the back there. I do not know who won that battle in the back of the pack. It might have been Luigi, it might have been Diddy Kong. Looks like Diddy Kong's ahead. Here comes Luigi, cannot get by. Luigi falls back, but I'm not sure if overall Diddy Kong has enough to make it to the finals in Luigi's place, or if it's going to be Baby Mario and Luigi. Will Baby Mario be able to match Luigi in the Mach 8 car and get a flawless victory in round number 2 and move himself to the finals? We find out right now as he's side by side with Luigi. Through the S-turns they go. Luigi 5-6 cars behind. Baby Mario is actually navigating this track perfectly, sliding himself to the outs of that turn, launching himself through the turn, accelerating the apex, and down across the finish line he goes to win 3 races in a row. Baby Mario out there showing us that he might just be the new fastest Mario Kart we have ever seen on this track. But if anyone's going to beat him, it's going to be Luigi in that circuit special. Luigi in the circuit special, one more race to show Baby Mario who is boss. Or if they both make the finals, he has 4 more races after this. Face to face, Baby Mario and Luigi, the stare down as they slide into the last turn. Here comes Peach with her expertise passing, gets by Diddy Kong, but does not get by the rest of the pack. Moving on, as we know, it's a perfect score for Baby Mario and the circuit special, Luigi, coming in second, moving on to the finals. Who's going to join these 2 fast, long wheelbase cars in the finals? We head over to the right-hand side of the bracket and we find out right meow. No, there's no cats in this. It's not Cat Peach, it's just Baby Peach. There's no meowing. We head right to the starting line without further ado. It is 2 standard carts and 2 Mach 8 carts battling right here. Those Mach 8 carts have an advantage because they have the longer wheelbase and they're less prone to spinning around on this slippery, dippery dock track. It's sideways for Luigi as he slides into that turn, executing it perfectly. Here comes Toad trying to make up some lost ground into the last turn. Luigi's backwards, Toad trying to push through, but Toad does not make it through. It's Luigi in a win in race number 1, taking 4 points and locking down the leaderboard in this side of the bracket. They're back up the starting line and going to be out of there for yet another epic Mario Kart battle right here at the open speed circuit. We call it the speed circuit, folks, because we have a long lane section and the fast cars have the opportunity in this 4-lane layout to get far, far ahead of anybody else. Down towards the finish line, Luigi in reverse. Here comes Toad trying to make a pass on Luigi. Down towards the finish line, Luigi wins another one. Is Luigi going to do another flawless victory and make his way to the finals to race his nemesis, the Luigi in the circuit special and Baby Mario in that B-Dasher? We find out right now, as I predicted, the Mach 8 carts are crushing the standard carts. I think next, maybe we'll have to have a standard cart only tournament right here at Mario Kart. If you want to see that standard cart only tournament, let me know in the comments. We can race all the standard carts that I have to my name in one massive tournament. Toad trying to push his way through, but it's Luigi still out in front, and Luigi again with the win and 4 more points. Not a lot of airtime for Shy Guy, but he crosses the finish line in last place. It's the last race. If Luigi wins right here, he will get the flawless victory and go down as the person who had a flawless victory in the right-hand side of the bracket second round of the open circuit special race extravaganza that we currently have. Only 2 turns to go, and Luigi has yet another flawless victory. Toad spins out, and it's Luigi across the finish line for a flawless victory, and he'll find himself in the finals against the other Luigi and Baby Mario. He's gonna have to pick up the pace if he wants to compete with those 2 cars. Joining him in the finals was Toad, who has been in Luigi's shadows, in the dust, for that whole entire round, but anything can happen in the finals. And now, folks, the moment you have been waiting for, or maybe you haven't. I'm not sure what moment you've actually been waiting for, but I'm just guessing that this is the moment you've been waiting for, which is the finals, which is these 4 long wheelbase cars, a B-Dasher, 2 Mach 8s, and a circuit special racing against each other. Will it be Baby Mario in the B-Dasher, or will it be Luigi in the circuit special? Or maybe we'll have an upset. Maybe we'll have a Mach 8 cart come out of nowhere and absolutely dominate. Into the S-turns they go. Baby Mario is throwing down some fast lap times, folks. Look at that thing dart through the turns with absolute perfection. That car out there is a force to be reckoned with. Unless something catastrophic happens to that car, like it falls off the track and bends an axle, or worse, baby Mario not being with us anymore because of death from falling off of a track from 200 feet in the air. Baby Mario might just be the winner, but we'll see. It's still Luigi's chance to come back and try to catch up to Baby Mario, but holy cannoli, we want to race this Baby Mario against the faster-than-ever Mustang sitting at the finish line. What do you guys say? The 10-win challenge Mustang that sits at the finish line, we know is fast. Maybe we should get a faster-than-ever Mustang versus Baby Luigi race going on in our shorts series. Shorts. Maybe we're just for fun. Maybe we'll just do it for fun. Into the next race to go. This is the closest these two karts have been, but maybe Mario still manages to get out in front in the merge. Down towards the finish line he goes. It's Baby Mario again in third race, and at this point, I do not think by points it is possible for anyone else to win, but we will find out as we go into the last race. Baby Mario looking good for taking down the rest of the pack, but still, he could fly off the track and Luigi could win and they could tie if that's how the points work out. I have not kept track. I don't have that many fingers to actually understand the point system here at Tiny Track Cars. Luigi right in his tail, Baby Mario leading the pack. If Baby Mario crosses the finish line at all, he is the victor. He is the champion right here at the Speed Circuit Open Mario Kart Open Track Tiny Track Cars. Yeah. And that's just it. We scan to the scorecards, and it is Baby Mario with a flawless victory in the finals of this Mario Kart tournament. Another tournament has come to the close, and Baby Mario knocks out Luigi. What's up, Tiny Track Crew? We're back with another crazy tournament right here at the Tiny Track Cars Open Circuit. It's the Mario Kart Chaos Circuit, and we have Donkey Kong leading us off in the Sports Coupe for group number 1. Toad in the Mach 8 joining him with those beautiful yellow wheels. It's Luigi in the pipe frame looking good with that green pipe frame kart, and it's Dry Bones with the standard kart wrapping up group number 1. These cars will head right to the line. Who am I kidding? These aren't cars, these are karts. This is Mario Kart Chaos Circuit. Here we go. They're out of there for race number 1. Donkey Kong in that sports coupe leading the pack over the jump, getting pushed by Luigi and that pipe frame kart. Donkey Kong spins around, looks Luigi right in the eyes, then pulls away in reverse. Donkey Kong going down into the last turn in reverse. Look out, everybody. He's in reverse. What's going to happen? He crosses the finish line for 5 points. Luigi comes across the finish line for 3 points for second. Here comes Toad sliding his way just short of the finish line as that wheel spins and he comes to a stop. Donkey Kong earns 5 points in this race. Who is going to take the victory? If you're picking your karts at fantasy.tinytrackcars.com, you will earn points if you pick the top 3 in this tournament. What other karts are going to be in this tournament? We'll find out here shortly, right after group number 1. Donkey Kong slides up on the curb, is able to get himself off as he jumps over the jump, getting pushed by Toad. Is that green pipe frame out in front? Luigi looking good, a little bit swervy-worvy, down into the last turn he goes, and over the jump, lands it perfectly, takes 5 points. Dry Bones off the track, flies across the finish line. Does he cross the finish line? We'll see what the judges say. He does cross the plane. He will get 3 points for second place. If you're not familiar with our point system here, it is 5, 3, 2, 1. And if you don't finish, you get a DNF. That's a big 0 on the board. They rotate 1 position clockwise every single time. It is Luigi who's going to make it to the jump first. Donkey Kong tries to put his foot outside the barrier again, brings it right back on, but then he rolls over onto his side. He might be out for this one unless he can roll that cart back up on its wheels and get his booty down the track. Down into the turn he goes. Luigi in reverse, checking out his competition. Over the jump in reverse, sliding it back around. Doesn't make the jump, but still crosses the finish line for 5 points in this race. And Toad passes Dry Bones right at the finish line, and Dry Bones is off the track and does not finish the race. Out in front, it's Luigi in the white pipe frame kart. White pipe frame kart? It's a green pipe frame kart. But anyone's game for who's going to join Luigi in the next round. He's clinched his victory. This was going to be a victory lap for him. He's moved to round number 2. Who's going to join him in round 2? Donkey Kong spins around backwards. It's Dry Bones out in front leading the race for the first time. Good job, Dry Bones. Toad peeking ahead at just a little bit of Luigi, but Luigi gets on the inside, spins around, and gets right in the front of Toad. Down into the turn they go. We switch camera views here. It's still Dry Bones leading the pack, but Luigi's catching up. As they cross down towards the finish line, here comes Luigi. Not enough, but Dry Bones will take 5 points. Luigi will soon move on, and who will be moving on? Donkey Kong jumps over top of Toad, does a little misty flip there and across the finish line, folks. And watch that again. Woohoo! He lands it and rolls away like a G. And folks, that is a tie for second place, so we're going to have to do a best of 3 runoff between Donkey Kong himself in that sports coupe and Dry Bones in the standard cart. We have some purple wheels, and we have some black wheels, and we have some green carts, and we have some bones, and we have some hair. And over the jump they go. Donkey Kong is leading the pack. What a great jump by Donkey Kong. Epic turn into that turn. He really knows how to handle that sports coupe here on the Tiny Track Open Circuit. He is pulling far, far ahead of Dry Bones. He spins around to check out the competition and back across the finish line sideways, taking the win in race number 1. Again, this is a best of 3. They will run 3 races here on the open circuit to see who will move on. Donkey Kong hits the jump first. He lands it smooth. Is he going to pull away from Dry Bones? Dry Bones does a little fishtail sideways, loses a little bit of speed. It's Donkey Kong down into the camera turn as he approaches the last 180 degrees and about to take this tiebreaker challenge. A perfect landing on that landing, by the way. Here comes Dry Bones, slightly off the track, but does cross the finish line, but that is not enough. Dry Bones will not be moving on. Donkey Kong will be joining Luigi in the pipe frame cart in the next round. We're going to head right into introducing group number 2. It's Diddy Kong in the Mach 8, a long wheelbase. We'll see how that's going to work out for him. And then it's Mario in the Circuit Special, another long wheelbase car. And then we have Shy Guy in the standard car. It looks like he's driving a very similar car with the wheels as the Dry Bones. And then another Mach 8 in this group. It's Yoshi, one of my favorite Mario Kart drivers. I'm always Yoshi when I play Mario Kart 8 on the Switch. So I'm going to root for Yoshi here in this group. They're out of there, and Mario is on the inside in that Circuit Special cart. 3 long wheelbase carts and a standard cart in this one. We'll see how this group holds up and see if they can improve the stability and minimize the spinning out here on the open circuit. Mario with a perfectly executed turn now slides it, pulls the e-brake, slides into that last turn, down across the finish line. Mario will take first. Yoshi off the track, and he does not finish, which opens up the door. And here comes Shy Guy, finally making his way off across the track, trying a little bit of a backflip to show off, but he does not complete the backflip, but he does get 2 points. Diddy Kong takes second. Mario in that Circuit Special takes first. These 4 head right back to the starting line, and they rotate positions. Shy Guy and Diddy Kong in the front lane there. Who's going to make it to the jump first? It looks like Yoshi's pushing Shy Guy just a little bit. Over the jump they go. Shy Guy leading the pack. Shy Guy up on his side. He flips it over. Now he's getting pushed by Yoshi. Yoshi's passed. Mario gets hung up. Let's watch that replay again. Shy Guy on his side. Diddy Kong tries to take the inside on Shy Guy. Gets hung up a little bit. He spins out. It looks like Mario gets by Diddy Kong there. Yoshi gets by Shy Guy. And here comes Mario in reverse trying to get by Shy Guy. Gets hung up on Shy Guy. We'll switch camera views here. Yoshi leading the pack. We don't see any other cars coming into that camera turn. Yoshi across the finish line with a perfectly landed jump on that double. And folks, I don't see anybody else coming to the track. It looks like, oh, and here comes Shy Guy? What in the world happened? I want to know what happened. How did Shy Guy get back on his tires? Here comes Mario. Is Mario going to cross the finish line? Mario even crosses the finish line. What happened to Diddy Kong? Oh my gosh, we need an overall aerial camera to check out all the extra chaos. A drone cam, a helicopter camera, a blimp cam, whatever it is. We need more coverage on this track. I don't know how Shy Guy resurrected himself. Maybe because he's not even living in the first place. And he made himself down the track for a second place victory. Second place finish, yeah. Holy cannoli, what an action-packed round there. Mario, Yoshi, and Diddy Kong get by Shy Guy in this race. Yoshi breaks free again. Mario and Diddy Kong on the inside of Shy Guy. Diddy Kong gets hung up just slightly here. Yoshi through the turn, Mario through the turn. I don't see the other two, but here comes Yoshi down across the finish line again. Look at that Mach 8 fly, the Circuit Special. Oh my gosh, I don't know if Mario crossed the finish line. We're going to have to review from the judges. It looks like Mario does cross the finish line, folks. We reviewed that footage, and he does cross the finish line plane. We make sure that part of their cart crosses the finish line plane as they cross the finish line checkered line. If they're off the track when they go by the finish line, it is a DNF. If they're over the finish line, they get the points. Yoshi in reverse, but it's the Mario game. Mario out front in that circuit special cart. I really like that cart. I want to see more of that cart out here in the Mario Kart. Less standard carts. We always see the standard carts. Circuit special looking good with those boosters on the back and that big wing. Down across the finish line. A great landing by Mario. Here comes Yoshi spinning himself around across the finish line of the Mach 8. Then the battle between Diddy Kong, and Diddy Kong wins the battle against Shy Guy and crosses the finish line. And it doesn't matter because Yoshi and Mario will be moving on to the next round with this circuit special and the Mach 8 cart to join Donkey Kong and Luigi. It's going to be a tough bracket over here in the left-hand side. Lots of competition. Let's meet the competition on the right-hand side. Beautiful blue wheels. It's Wario in the standard cart. And then the first ever B-Dasher that we see in the tournament, it's Red Shy Guy in the B-Dasher. And then we have Bowser Jr., and I don't know what kind of cart that is. I think it's the flame flyer. And then we have blue Yoshi in a standard cart. Is that a flame something, right? It's a flame flyer or flame cart, or what is Bowser Jr. driving? Let me know in the comments if you know the cart that Bowser Jr. is driving out here on the track. But I know it's Wario in the standard cart, blue Yoshi in the standard cart, B-Dasher. I love that cart. Look at those big rocket boosters in the back of that B-Dasher. Whoa, we have Bowser Jr. making a pass on Wario. Wario, silly guy, thought the fast lane was the outside lane, but Bowser Jr. takes the inside, but now it's left him in reverse. What is it going to mean as they come close to the finish line? People driving in reverse don't know where they're going. They can't see the finish line cross. They go 1-2. Here comes Shy Guy Red Edition in the B-Dasher. He takes it, blue Yoshi in reverse, clips it, does a crazy move, lands, and doesn't cross the finish line. Yoshi, if you wouldn't have tried to do that crazy trick, you might have crossed the finish line and earned yourself 1 point. But you had to try to show off, and it backfired, my friend. These carts rotate one position clockwise, and it is Wario again looking good out there towards the jump. Wario by a cart length over Bowser Jr. Bowser Jr. spins around to check out who's behind him, but he really needs to worry about who's in front of him. He's spinning around uncontrollably as they go down into the camera turn, into the last 180. Somehow Bowser Jr. is catching up to Wario despite spinning around in circles. Wario does a side flip. He lands it. Blue Yoshi does a flip. They're stalled at the finish line. Blue Yoshi crosses the finish line, and that's all it's going to finish. We have a Wario's head and a Blue Yoshi tire crossing the finish line. Shy Guy and Bowser Jr. get 0 points, and they get stuck in between the double jump and the landing there. Rotating one position clockwise again. They're out of there. Still anyone's game. Wario moves to the back lane after having 2 chances in the front lane. He's going to try to jump over top of Bowser Jr. Bowser Jr. finds himself in reverse again. What a great move by Blue Yoshi there in the back as he passes Shy Guy down towards the finish line. Yoshi's gaining on Bowser Jr. Bowser Jr. in reverse again. This is not going to be good as he crosses the finish line. He does land it again. Yoshi sideways. Here comes Shy Guy. Shy Guy passes Yoshi, and Shy Guy takes second. Yoshi does not finish, and Wario stuck back there up on the hill on the top right of your frame, which you see he does not finish as well. Group number 3 is shaping up to be quite the battle here, but it's Bowser Jr. out front with 10 points, Wario right behind with 8, Shy Guy with 5, but Shy Guy can still squeeze in there. If Wario gets a DNF, anything can happen here. We've seen a couple DNFs already in this group, and now Shy Guy is out in front. Wario almost tries to jump over him. Wario, I'm going to call him the Big Air King in this group. He's trying to take the pass on Shy Guy. Shy Guy sees him coming and closes the door, but this time he passes, and then Wario spins around right after passing him to show off just a little bit. He says, I'm the leader of the pack with the blue tires. I'm going to drive myself in reverse across this finish line and take a backflip and lands it and crosses the finish line. Wow, what an amazing move there by Wario. Here comes Shy Guy sliding in and does not cross. Can Yoshi get there? Yoshi does not either, and we don't even see Bowser Jr. on the track. Wario, with 5 points in the last race, moves ahead with 13 points. He will move on, and Bowser Jr. in the flame cart, flame flyer, flame cart, flame roadster, move on as well. All right, Waluigi in the, what is that cart? Ah, yes, the Badwagon, Waluigi in the Badwagon. And second up, we have Princess Daisy in the wild wing, and then Baby Luigi in the sneaker. Rocking the sneaker. That's a new one we haven't seen out here, folks. And then it's Cat Peach in the standard cart. Wow, what a crazy matchup for you here. We have a Bad Wagon, we have a Wild Wing, we have a shoe, or a sneaker as some people call them. Some people call them tennis shoes, even though we're racing, we're not playing tennis. It's Waluigi. How do you say that name? Waluigi. Waluigi. In first place in the Bad Wagon. Beautiful pink paint job on that thing. Waluigi down across the finish line. Right behind him, here comes Baby Luigi trying to make the pass. Daisy takes the third place spot. And here comes Princess Peach, Cat Peach, spinning around in the standard cart. Standard carts seem to be like they want to show off at the finish line, but they sometimes just don't make it. We saw Blue Yoshi do the same type of thing in the last group, and Pink Cat Peach in this group. They rotate one position clockwise. Baby Luigi over the jump first in the sneaker, but a little lopsided there. Spins it around backwards, getting pushed slightly by Cat Peach. Cat Peach trying to make a move. Luigi trying to spin back around, but Cat Peach stopped her. And the big move is from Daisy on the inside of Cat Peach as she's messing around, trying to worry about Baby Luigi. And Princess Daisy comes down and almost passes Baby Luigi, takes second place, but it was a great move there. Cat Peach is up on a roof again, but does manage to cross the finish line. Luigi is across the finish line as well, with the wheels spinning on that Bad Wagon, comes to a screeching halt. It's a 6-5-8-2 situation here with this group. Who do you got moving on? Who have you picked in the Diecast Racing Fantasy League at fantasy.tinytrackcars.com? If you've picked your cars, you will be earning points if they reach the podium. If you're not playing, the link is in the video description. Go sign up for our Diecast Racing Fantasy League where you pick your cars each and every week. We have a premiere every Friday at 5 p.m. Pacific. You watch live with us, you earn your points, and you climb the leaderboard. It is a hoot to play, and it's free. So go get signed up, fantasy.tinytrackcars.sneaker.com. Don't go to, it's not .sneaker. What a great move there by, wow, Cat Peach slides sideways. The Bad Wagon is stuck in the jump, and Princess Daisy in the Wild Wing, getting wild, jumping over top of Cat Peach and taking second place again. That's her second overtake on Peach. She looks like she might be a contender to move on to the next round if she can keep up this performance. But it's Cat Peach and Baby Luigi looking good in this race. Race number 4. Wow, Cat Peach spins sideways. What a great move there. Baby Luigi sees the opening as Cat Peach spins around and takes the opportunity. Daisy doesn't know what to do. She's spinning out, gets tangled up with Cat Peach. And here comes Baby Luigi across the finish line, barely making it down across. It's nice and slow, and I don't know if anyone else is going to finish. Here comes the Bad Wagon around the two ladies and slides his way down across the finish line just to stop and get a DNF, folks. That is not what you want to see. We do see Daisy move on, and we see Baby Luigi move on. What a great group number 4. Lots of unexpected passes, lots of unexpected DNFs. That's what you like to see out here in the chaos circuit of the Tiny Track Cars Open Circuit Raceway. If you are an old fart like me and you played N64 Mario Kart, drop your favorite track in the comments. If you say Rainbow Road, you're probably right, but you never know. Some people have other favorites. It's Luigi in the pipe frame cart out in front, looking solid. But Mario right behind him, chasing him down. Luigi off the track, does bounce right off that Spoon Civic Type R and slides his way across the finish line. Oh no, here comes Donkey Kong and Yoshi. What an epic crash there by Donkey Kong and Yoshi. Donkey Kong staring Yoshi down right in the face, takes one to the face by the Mach 8 cart, and they both slide across the finish line, but it's Luigi right here in round number 2. Race number 1, Luigi takes 5 points. They re-rack back at the top, and they're out of there again. Mario on the inside, but it's Luigi who's going to beat him to the jump. Donkey Kong passes Mario on the jump, spins around in typical Donkey Kong fashion, back around, and it's Luigi who's pulling far, far ahead already in this group, despite Donkey Kong being extremely fast. We know Donkey Kong is a little unstable at times, but he is fast out there on the track and knows how to handle that beautiful circuit special. Sports Coupe. He knows how to handle that Sports Coupe. If he had a circuit special, he'd probably know how to handle that too. He'd probably have a little bit more stability in the circuit special, but the Sports Coupe gives him the agility he needs to really make moves on these cars. Okay, Luigi moves his way back to the back of the pack. He's going to be pushing on the back of Mario in that circuit special. Over the jump they go. Mario and Luigi first, then Yoshi and Donkey Kong to follow. Into that next 180-degree turn. They're all lined up in a single file row. What a great race we have here. It's Mario, Luigi on his tail. Can Luigi make the pass? He's looking for the opportunity. Here comes 3 and 4 down across the finish line. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's probably the closest 4 cars we've had thus far right here. What a great competition as we get closer and closer to moving to the finals. We have Luigi who takes second place right behind Mario in that group. They rotate again. Luigi's going to be pushing the back side of Donkey Kong. Yoshi holding up Mario just a little bit. We have Donkey Kong and Luigi way out in front. Maybe Luigi pushed a little bit too hard on Donkey Kong. Luigi's on his side. Luigi's back up. Luigi's on his side. Wow, Luigi's on his side, grinding in his head. He's back up, doing a 50-50 grind. Now he's back on his side. Now he's getting pushed by Luigi. Now he's back on his wheels. What is going on with Luigi? You can't stop the pipe frame cart. He is just invincible, folks. Here is Donkey Kong coming down across the finish line for 5 points, but the real story here, the real epic performance is Luigi, who somehow hit his head on the track about 6 times and somehow still finished in 3rd place, earning himself 15 points in this group and moving himself on to the finals with Donkey Kong, who almost got eliminated in the first round. What an amazing battle there between those 2 cars coming from group number 1, making their way all the way to the finals. We head over to the right-hand side of the bracket. It is Baby Bowser in the front right, Wario in the front left. We've seen that sneaker do some crazy things, and we've seen Baby Daisy. Baby Daisy? Is that Baby Daisy or is that Princess Daisy? Who's Baby Daisy? Is there even a Baby Daisy? Is there a Baby Daisy? If there's a Baby Daisy, I gotta get that cart. I gotta get that. I want Baby Daisy in the sneaker, please, for $500. Do not collect go. Do not collect $200. Bowser Jr., what an epic drift. He was going a little bit too fast in that turn. He decides to check up sideways. Wario sees the gap, almost like there's a real driver in that thing. Look at that guy. Wario steers his way around Bowser Jr., comes down towards the finish line across the jump. He clips it, lands on his head, but does make the finish line. I don't know if anyone else is going to make the finish. Baby Bowser Jr. and Baby Luigi get stuck between those jumps. That is the equalizer, folks. The jump at the finish line, it can really make or break your performance. You might get stuck in it. You might jump off the track. You might case it and flip over, or you might jump completely over someone, which we've also seen here at the open circuit racing. Yeah, man. Not sure what's going on there with the announcer, but he is still announcing. Wario putting some gaps on the rest of the pack. Again, Bowser Jr. in reverse. In that flame flyer there, Wario showing that he is the leader of this pack, crosses the finish line again, puts 5 more points on the board. Bowser Jr. does a side flip, lands it. Whoa, baby Luigi tries to do a complete backflip off the jump. Let's watch that again. Here comes Luigi in reverse, lands it, does a backflip. He does cross the finish line. His head crosses the finish line plane. He will take 2 points. And we have 2 people with 2 points on the board. That is not how the scores add up. Keep an eye on that, folks. I'm not sure if that's going to make a difference in the points, but we have 1 extra point for Miss Daisy here that should not have got that point. Subtract 1 point from her score. Scorekeeper. Thank you. Bowser Jr. out front again. Baby Luigi in the 2nd place position, but he is in reverse. Here comes Wario eyeing up the competition. He's in reverse as well. Why did he check up? Wario looks like he spun out. He's so far ahead of the pack, he decides that he wants to give everybody else a chance and just park his booty right there on the track and see what else can happen. Here comes Princess Daisy trying to pass Bowser Jr., gets to the finish line, but does not pass. Unfortunately, we have Bowser Jr. with 8, Daisy with 4, because she should have not have gotten 2 in the last one. And we are into the last and final race. Bowser and Wario are out in front. We'll see if that does continue to be the truth here. We'll subtract 1 point from Princess Daisy's score. Bowser Jr. bouncing off Baby Luigi. Baby Luigi getting passed by everybody. Wario gets by, and then watch this move by Princess Daisy here as she gets by right on the outside. Baby Luigi tries to spin back around. By the time he gets enough momentum to keep going, everyone is already passed. Bowser Jr. down into the turn, does a quick pivot inside, spins himself in reverse, spins himself back around to head down to the finish line to take the victory in race number 4. Hits the jump, flies off the track. Oh no, he does not cross the finish line. Here comes Wario. Wario slams into him. Wario doesn't finish. Here comes Baby Luigi. Look out, everybody! Here goes Baby Luigi. Hits Wario, hits Bowser Jr., and only Bowser Jr. finishes. What an amazing finish. Only Bowser Jr. finishes after all that work. At least Bowser Jr. did finish. That moves Wario and Bowser Jr. to the finals with Donkey Kong and Luigi. Holy cannoli, I did not see that final coming. And folks, it's not over yet. We have 4 more races here with these 4 fast drivers. Anything can happen right here on the open circuit. Who are you rooting for? Did your fantasy driver stay in the tournament? Are they still in it? Are they going to win it? The signature move by Donkey Kong there is throw his tire up on the side of the median there before he makes that jump. I'm not sure if it's a scare tactic for the people behind him or what the move is there. But holy Chicago, Luigi is flying out there. He cases that jump and doesn't even do a flips like everybody else does. Look at that. Wario's in the air. Donkey Kong's in the air. Luigi, it's almost like he has extra suspension built into that pipe frame kart. And those pipes give just enough to really absorb that shock there when he crosses the finish line. Here comes Bowser Jr. with an epic fail. We thought he was going to be able to get 1 point, but Bowser Jr. takes 0 in the first run. It's Luigi in the pipe frame kart who looks unstoppable out here, folks. But the real question is, who's going to take second, who's going to take third, and who's going to go home not on the podium? If you picked your cars at fantasy.tinytrackcars.com, you will be earning points if you hit the podium. If you're not playing in the Fantasy League, well, I feel bad for you because it's really freaking fun. All right. Donkey Kong squeaks by Luigi. Not good for Luigi because he is fast and he wants to win this thing. But Luigi in reverse makes the move back on Donkey Kong. Those two are the only one in the frame here. Donkey Kong can't keep up with Luigi. Luigi down across the finish line in reverse. Perfect landing in reverse. Donkey Kong gets stuck. Wario pushes him. Looks like Bowser Jr. is also stuck. Wario down across the finish line for 3 points and 2 DNFs. It is a flawless run so far for Yoshi in the pipe frame kart. Yoshi got eliminated a long time ago. That is Luigi. It's me, Luigi. Does Luigi talk like that? No. That's Mario. But Luigi kind of does a little bit. I don't know how to do a Luigi voice. That's a bad Luigi voice. All right, it's Wario out front in this race number 3. Luigi pushing on him. Can Luigi do a flawless victory here in the finals? It looks like he's well on his way to win race number 3 if he can hold on to it. Into the turn can we go. Luigi way out in front. Bowser Jr. and Wario. Oh no, what happened to Luigi? He got stuck in the track, but now Luigi gets bumped. Down and across the finish line, Luigi still takes it. Bowser Jr. slides on his side, takes second. Here comes Donkey Kong, smashes into Wario. Wario is off the track, and Donkey Kong takes third. What an amazing finish there by Luigi. I thought he was out of it there. The other guys bumped into him, sent him down that last landing, that last ramp towards the finish line. But now he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to want to win this one. Donkey Kong's up on the side. He is stuck on the side. He's back on the track. I don't know what his move is here. Is he just trying to stop Luigi from winning it all? Luigi trying to get by everybody. Bowser Jr. way out in front. Luigi just battling with the rest of the pack. Can Luigi make any pass, or are these guys just trying to hold him up as much as they can? Here comes Bowser Jr. Here comes Donkey Kong. Bowser Jr. in reverse. Donkey Kong makes the pass. Bowser Jr. Luigi does a misty flip and crosses the finish line, and Wario gets denied by the guardrail, folks. And, folks, that's going to be Luigi out in front with 17 points. And second place, we have Donkey Kong with 9. And third, we have a tie, and you know what that means? Because we are racing for the Diecast Fantasy League at fantasy.tinytrackcars.com. We need to find out who takes third place and that last spot on the podium to earn points. So we have an overtake challenge. It's Wario in the front, Bowser Jr. in the back. All you have to do is pass the cart in front of you and cross the finish line, and you will be the victor. In this case, you will go and get third place. Wario in reverse. Bowser Jr. not capitalizing on his goof up there. Down across the finish, and they go. Wario spins up onto his head. Bowser Jr. trickles across the finish line. Does not complete the overtake. Now it'll be Wowzers Wowzer, Bowser, Wario. I just combined Wario and Bowser Jr. Bowser Jr. out there on the track, everybody. Bowser Jr. over the jump for the first time out in front. Wario trying to make his way by. They're face to face. Wario almost gets by in the inside. Now Bowser Jr. is in reverse as they go down into the last straight. He's pulling away. Wario had a chance at passing. He had a chance at that overtake, and he went ahead and gone and blown it. He blew the bond again and glued and glued it. He went ahead and blew it. He blew it, everybody. All right, now Bowser Jr. back to the back. Wowzer. I said it again. Oh my gosh, it's Wowzer out there on the track. Wario out front, Bowser Jr. in the back. His time to shine. I'm not sure why you spun around there, but you spun back around, and here you go down the track. Wario out in front, sliding his way right into that turn. What a great pass there. He almost predicted that one coming, slid that cart sideways. Here comes Wario. He slides sideways. Bowser Jr. had an opportunity to get by. Bowser Jr. runs into him, bounces Wario down the track, and Wario almost finishes. But what's more important is Bowser Jr. did not get the overtake. You have to get the overtake and pass the finish line in first place to get the win and take the podium. These two are going to keep battling it out. The first one to make a pass and the other one will be the winner of this overtake challenge and take third place on the podium. While we're here, I just wanted to say thank you. Thank you for watching Tiny Track Cars. If you've made it this far into the video, you are a diehard and you are near and dear in my heart. And I really would appreciate you taking the time to watch and sticking with us and enjoying the content. At the end of this video, I'm going to have a box that pops up in the middle of the screen. If you could click that box and watch more of my content, or head to my channel and watch more of the stuff you're interested in, I would really appreciate it. If you do like my content, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, share this with a friend, share this with your grandma. She might like it. I don't know. Does your grandma like Mario Kart? You never know. But seriously, I really appreciate you guys being here and the support. I want to make more of these videos, and the more you guys watch, the more I get to create more free content for you guys right here on YouTube and the Tiny Track Cars channel. So thank you so much. Down across the finish line, it's Wario. He started first, so that is a failed overtake by Bowser Jr. They're going to rotate positions again. Wario in the back this time. We'll watch these two battle it off as we race in silence. And another failed overtake attempt as Bowser Jr. comes crossing the finish line. Wario puts his tires right up on the side of the track and crosses as well. Wario moves to the front lane. Someone's got to make an overtake here, folks. We want to see it happen. Who are you rooting for? Did you pick either of these drivers in our Diecast Fantasy League? Oh, Bowser Jr. made the pass. What an amazing pass by Bowser Jr. Wario pass back. No, Bowser Jr. spins out and parks it on the side of the track. Watch this again. Bowser Jr. sideways. Here comes Wario making the pass back, getting his first place position back, mitigating that risk of the loss of this place overtake challenge thing. Wario down across the finish line. Bowser Jr. will not even finish this race. What an amazing backflip there by Wario. He parks it right on the finish line. You love to see it, folks. That little finish line jump has been one of my favorite things I've ever added to this track, and I want to bring it back in more tracks. Sometimes it doesn't work because the cars don't have enough speed going into the finish line to make that jump, but for the track layouts, that it does work. I will be putting that thing in there because I love to see the action. I love to see the flips. I love to see the people spinning out and jumping over the other cars. It's really a hoot to watch. All right, down into the last turn they go. Bowser Jr. somehow holding off Wario. Really somehow holding off. Wario's trying his darndest to get by as they come down to the finish line and bobble over that jump. Wario does a flip, almost flips his way to victory, but Bowser Jr.'s rear end was able to cross the finish line first and take it's not even a victory, it's just not get eliminated. We're gonna head down the track again and we'll race in silence one more time as these guys make a move down towards the finish line. Not a successful pass there. Wario crosses the finish line first, The Overtake challenge will go on. One more. Who are you rooting for? Are you rooting for Bowser Jr.? Let us know in the comments. Bowser Jr. or Wario in this Overtake challenge. Wario has shown to be pretty fast out here in the whole tournament, making some great moves, some epic passes. But Bowser Jr., you can't sleep on Bowser Jr. I did not expect these two short wheelbase cars to be in the finals here, folks. Man, down across the finish line, Bowser Jr. crosses first. Look at him go. He's even showing off a little bit. And again, we head right back up to the top. Now Bowser Jr., maybe he's feeling good after those little good vibes, those finish line moves. He's showing off. He's got his confidence up. Here he goes, trying to make the pass on Wario. Wario pulling ahead. Bowser Jr. in reverse. Wario sliding his way. Bowser Jr. in reverse pushes his way through Wario. Is he going to be able to hold on to the pass and cross the finish line? They collide, and Wario doesn't have a lot of speed. Bowser Jr. spinning his tires in reverse, trying to get away from Wario. They're both in reverse. As they come down towards the finish line, this is going to be it, folks. If Bowser Jr. can win it, he will take third place on the podium and earn everybody who picked him some points in the Fantasy League.
Mamma mia! Mamma mia!
Oh, Luigi win! Luigi number one!
What's up, Tiny Track Crew? We're back for the Mario Kart tournament. We have a brand new track layout, 16 amazing karts battling. Who do you think is gonna win? We meet our drivers right now. All right, here's our bracket for the Mario Kart tournament. We head over to group number 1. We got Yoshi, Bowser Jr. We have Wario, Princess Peach, Mario, Koopa Troopa, Yellow Shy Guy, Toad in a standard kart, Baby Luigi in a shoe, Dry Bones, Diddy Kong, Blue Yoshi, Luigi in the world famous circuit special who won the last rally tournament here, Bowser in the standard cart, we have Daisy, and then we have the red Shy Guy in the Mach 8 cart. Let's head straight to the track for group number 1.
All right, group number 1 is lined up at the line, because that's where you line up. It's Yoshi in the pipe frame closest to us, Bowser Jr. next to him. They wob and weave and spin around, over, under, and all around. Into the 270 they go. It's Yoshi in the pipe frame cart coming into the 90 right here. The hardest turn of the track. Yoshi navigates it quite well, spins around in reverse, down towards the finish line. It's Yoshi in reverse. Bowser Jr., here comes Wario, and Princess Peach aren't gonna make it to the finish line. Oh no! That's a DNF for Princess Peach and Wario. You see that on the wall behind them as we'll keep track of the score, and then we'll show you the total at the end of 4 races in this group. The over-under, they cross over, and then into the 180 that goes under and over into the 270. It's Peach in reverse. Can she hold off Yoshi? Here comes Yoshi trying to get by Peach. Peach flying, absolutely flying, because she's in the P-Wing, because you fly when you're in that cart. And bringing up the rear of the pack, it is Wario in the standard cart. Oh no! Wario slides to the pole position. He's right here closest to us. Bowser Jr. in the far lane. They do the double lane swap, and it's Yoshi now in the inside lane. As they head into the merge, here comes Peach spinning around, trying to pass Yoshi, but she's sideways. Bowser Jr. getting close to Peach. We see what happens. We see what unfolds as they come down to the finish line. Yoshi's slowing down. He's sideways. Here comes Peach, hitting the brakes. What are you doing, Peach? Why are you swerving? And what in the heck happened to Bowser Jr.? We don't even see Bowser Jr. on the track. I'm not sure what happened. That is a big DNF for Bowser Jr. That is not good for the bad guys. As you might know, Wario and Bowser is Wowzer, that's right. The bad guys, and Peach and Yoshi are the good guys in this one. Bowser Jr. in reverse into the 270. Those cars are touching. All 4 cars touching front to back and back to front. Into the final stretch they go. They're still touching down towards the finish line. Wow, what a finish. Peach cuts off Wario and has one of the closest finishes of this group, folks. We show you the scorecard, and it is Yoshi and Peach moving on, knocking out the bad guys, Bowser Jr. and Wario. Into the next round they go. We move the carts. It's sometimes hard to get these guys in these slots. Some of these are taller than the slots, and you kind of got to jam them in there a little bit. But we'll jam them in there. These were made for Hot Wheels cars, not necessarily these Mario Kart cars, where these have quite a bit more height. Some of them, especially like Donkey Kong and Bowser, they're big fellas, and sometimes they don't really fit in those slots. We have another pipe frame cart. It is Mario in the pipe frame. Looks like the added weight of that pipe frame is proving to be beneficial here in group number 2. Pipe frame did good in group number 1, and it's showing to be good in group number 2. Here comes Koopa Troopa B-Dasher. We have another 2 good guy, 2 bad guy scenario here. As we know, Toad is the good guy, and Mario is the good guy. And then the other 2 are bad. Bad, bad, bad. Koopa Troopa and Shy Guy. On the far hand side of the track, Mario and Toad will slide to the far side. Oh my gosh, and speaking of sliding, watch Mario right there. He slides himself off the track completely. Takes that turn a little bit too fast, gets up sideways and flies off the track. That's not good for our points leader. Let's see what it means right here. Toad drifting his way into the last turn. Now he's in reverse. Can either of these bad guys come down to the finish line? Koopa Troopa crossing the finish line in second. Here comes the Shy Guy, who's clearly shy. Camera shy, that is. He's trying to stay away from these cameras as much as possible and coming in last place. By last, I mean third, because Mario came in last in that one because he flew off the track. Hopefully he didn't get any cart damage in that plummet to the hard ground. Into the merge they go. Shy Guy out in front. Toad makes an epic pass on Mario. I want to see that 2 times. I want to see that 3 times. What an amazing move there. These guys aren't real guys, but somehow, some way, it seems like they steer around in their carts. And Toad in reverse, making a pass on Shy Guy. Here comes Mario trying to make a pass as well. Shy Guy takes the block and does not let Mario by. Koopa Troopa not even coming close. Can't even make it down the final stretch. He will take a DNF in race number 3. Race number 4, Mario is all the way on the far side of the track. Koopa Troopa in the close lane. We know that Circuit Special is a fast cart. It's got the longer wheelbase. He's out in front. Yoshi is in the last group. He's not in this group. Toad rams into Shy Guy, spinning around, trying to get him and Mario back in the fight here. Toad making a pass on Shy Guy. Successful pass. Can he hold on to it as they go down to the final stretch? Trying to make a pass on Koopa Troopa does not get by. Wow, Toad making moves out there. I believe that will earn Toad a spot in the next round. We see the total right here. It is Koopa Troopa and Toad moving on with Yoshi and Peach in round number 2 of this side of the bracket. All right, enough of the left-hand side of the bracket. Let's slide over and meet the right-hand side of the bracket. I'm sad that Mario went home. That pipe trim card is quite special. All right, we have Baby Luigi, Dry Bones, Diddy Kong, and Blue Yoshi. Another Yoshi. Can there be 2 Yoshis in this tournament? Yes, there is, because they're different colors. Can both of them make it to the finals? We shall find out right now. Baby Luigi up on his wheels as they go through the crossover section, but he's fast. That shoe is absolutely flying out there. Here comes Diddy Kong making a pass on Dry Bones. Wow-wee, 2 good guys out in front. Do we have 2 good guys, 2 bad guys situation here again? No, we do not, because Yoshi is a good guy. There he is. Nice, cute blue Yoshi coming across the finish line. Hi, Yoshi. Speaking of Yoshi, he's now in lane number 1, the closest lane to us. He will have the biggest advantage right here in this race. He slides to the far lane and then goes under. Into the merge they go. Dry Bones beats him out just a little bit. That was a standard cart on standard cart battle right there. Dry Bones in reverse. Yoshi with a spin move. Around Dry Bones he goes. Here comes Baby Luigi in the cart of shoes, the shoe cart. Diddy Kong trying to make a pass. What a crazy finish. Here they come. Yoshi in reverse, down across the finish line. Oh no, a 2-car DNF. You hate to see that happen, but 2 finished. It was Yoshi and Dry Bones? The standard carts? All right, into the merge they go. Diddy Kong out in front. Here comes the shoe into the 270. And then we approach the hardest. Wow, did you guys see that? Diddy Kong with a perfect power slide through the hardest turn on the track, holds on to first place for 5 points. Here comes Yoshi trying to make his way past Dry Bones down towards the finish line. Yoshi's gonna do it, I think. Yoshi puts 2 points on the board. Dry Bones will get a DNF in this one. If Dry Bone really wants to move on, he's gotta take advantage of this inside lane position right here. Diddy Kong and that Luigi, Baby Luigi, with a longer wheelbase, they're out to get him. Standard cart spins around. Here comes Diddy Kong making a move. Not fast enough. Dry Bones breaks away as they go down to the finish line. Diddy Kong sideways. Here comes Baby Luigi and Yoshi with the move on the outside. Yoshi coming down the finish line. Oh no! They all lost momentum and spun out. Did not finish. 3-car DNF. What does that mean for the scores, folks? It will be a 3-way tie. Dry Bones will move on. We don't have another 7. We had to use a 17 and block it off for you. It was a 3-way tie, and we're going to run a 3-race battle right here. The point system will be 3, 2, 1. Holy cannoli! Baby Luigi flying completely off his lane. Look at it right here. What is he trying to do? He's trying to move from the outside lane to the inside lane. That's what is called an inside lane advantage for sure. If you go from the inside lane, and then you're supposed to be in the outside lane, but you jump yourself to the inside lane, but if you're not successful at jumping, you completely fail, and you get a 0. Diddy Kong across the finish line for first place, and it's gonna be Yoshi does not finish as well. So him and Baby Luigi are on the same playing field here with 0. It is Diddy Kong who goes up with 3 points, as you see the score in the background there on the bracket on the wall. Blue Yoshi on the inside. Diddy Kong looking solid, but here is Blue Yoshi sliding his way into 270. Keeps it forward. Baby Luigi's putting a block on Diddy Kong. Is Yoshi and... Wow, what a move by Yoshi! Look at that! A power slide into the turn. Successfully holds onto it and crosses the finish line in another 2-cart DNF. Yoshi finishing. Here comes... Wait, maybe we have another finisher. Here comes Diddy Kong. He's not done yet. Yes, he is. He stalled out. He's out of gas. That car is not moving. Last and final race, it's 3-3 and 0 for the other car of Baby Luigi. If Baby Luigi wins and there's a 2-car DNF, it goes to another 3 races. But Diddy Kong is out in front. Is he? Whoa, what a great move there by Blue Yoshi right on the side of Diddy Kong. Diddy Kong spinning out. Baby Luigi making a move on Yoshi down towards the finish line. It is Diddy Kong taking first place, and that'll be his second first place, giving him 6 points, and that means that Diddy Kong will be joining Dry Bones in the next round. What a battle there between those 3. Lots of DNFs, but some great racing action there. Lots of fun passes. Diddy Kong moves on. Baby Luigi and Blue Yoshi move home. That is it. There's no 2 Yoshis in this finals because one has gone home, but one is still in it. We have Luigi, Bowser, Daisy, and Red Shy Guy out there on the track. Another circuit special, absolutely flying. We know this Yoshi in this circuit special has some tricks up his sleeve. We saw him in the last Mario Kart tournament absolutely doing tricks out there, doing flips, doing barrel rolls, doing a flip with a barrel roll. Holy cannoli, he did just about everything. If you did not see that video, go back in our feed and check out our last Mario Kart video. It was absolutely mind-blowing, and I have no clue how he landed those wild jumps. Bowser off the track for race number 1. It might be possible that Bowser's shell and maybe his head are a little bit too heavy, and he can't take that crossover section as fast as he would like. You saw him take it fast, and he flew off the track. Maybe he might have some issues in the merge here as well. We shall find out. There he is, up on the side again. I think that big old shell just carries a little bit too momentum and is not good for Bowser. It's Luigi across this finish line again with 5 more points, because we are on 4 more points, because we're on a 4-3-2-1 point system here for these types of tournaments. Back to the starting line for race number 3. Daisy takes the inside position, Red Shy Guy to her left, but again, it is the circuit special. Luigi absolutely flying out there with those blue tires, becoming a streak, a blue and green streak as he cruises his way down to the finish line. He's fast, and that long wheelbase keeps him straight and steady. He tackles that 90-degree turn like no other, and wow, Daisy makes a move on Bowser right at the finish line. That might be 3 DNFs for Bowser. That is not going to get you into the next round, Bowser. You are about to go home, my friend. Into the 4th race to go. Let's see what Bowser does despite being completely out of it. It's Luigi surging ahead again. Red Shy Guy trying to make a move on Bowser, but I think he launched him down the track even faster. Bowser trying to catch up with Luigi, but cannot do it. That circuit special is super fast. And the B-Dasher comes in second. Shy Guy looking good out there. Whoa, Luigi's backing his way back to the finish line to try to block his opponents from crossing the finish line. Unsuccessful, but he does move on with a flawless victory of 16 points. And joining him is the B-Dasher of Red Shy Guy in that longer chassis car. It's proving to be a little bit better to have a longer wheelbase, as in this side of the bracket, Diddy Kong, Luigi, and Red Shy Guy have that longer wheelbase. All right, folks, the action is just heating up. Bowser's a little bit too tall for that slot. We had to shove him in there. His head is a little bit too big, but he fit. A little bit of warp action there, but it fit. The competition is heating up. There's 8 carts left. Let me know in the comments which of these 8 carts who are left are your favorite. They say final 8 Yoshi, final 8 Luigi, final 8 Peach. Let me know in the comments which one of you is your favorite of the final 8 right here. Also, I want to know who's still watching at this point in the race and got to the final 8 and me announcing this. So let me know who your favorite is in the final 8. Let me know in the comments. Down across the finish line, Yoshi takes race number 1. Toad, Koopa Troopa, and Peach bringing up their last. Take 1 point for Peach. Every point matters, folks. So crossing the finish line and getting that 1 point when you're in the worst track position from the start is still okay, because when you're in better track position, it is your opportunity to take advantage of the 4 points and the 3 points when that happens. But this is a 4-lane start, and you're not stuck behind anybody, so the fast carts can really get out in front. Toad making an epic slide through that 90 and down to the 180 across the finish line. Wow, Peach at the last minute making a move on... We're gonna watch that again. Making a move on Yoshi right here. Watch it, slow it down, freeze frame it. Nope, freeze frame it. But Yoshi did get 3rd and Peach did get 2nd. What a move there right at the finish line. Koopa Troopa slides to the inside lane. Toad to his left. Toad might be the fastest standard cart out in that track, folks. We don't see very many standard carts that beat everyone to the merge. Toad on the inside. Can he beat Yoshi through the 270? Does he have track position? He does have track position. And he backs his way up, spins it around, and he's still in first. Here comes Yoshi. Here comes Peach making a move on Koopa Troopa. Peach making a move on Yoshi. What a finish by Peach. She is making moves out there, ladies and gentlemen. Holy cannoli, look at this. Peach on the outside, Peach to the middle, Peach down for first place. She just pulled a 4th to first place in the last 180-degree turn to the finish. Peach is absolutely flying, earning her spot in the finals for sure. I think she's clinched that victory because she made some epic passes, as long as she doesn't DNF right here. Peach showing her superiority, sliding her way into the 270, holding on to it. All these carts are glued to each other. Peach in reverse, trying to hold off Toad. Sweet drift by Peach down to the finish line. Peach takes the win. Holy cannoli. Can Peach take out Luigi in the finals? We find out right now. Luigi's on the right-hand side of the bracket, and he still has to win. Toad, I did not expect Toad to get that many points, but Toad does good as well, beating Peach by 1 point. Those two will join the finals. Those are 2 shorter wheelbases cars, beating the longer wheelbase cars of Pipe Frame Yoshi and Koopa Troopa in that circuit special. All right, with those moves, it's going to be hard to take out Peach, but Luigi has the speed to do it. We'll find out who wins right now and who moves on to the finals. 2 of these carts will move on. Will it be Dry Bones in the standard cart? Another standard cart in this tournament. We love to see the standard cart out there, but it's Luigi in the circuit special. Oh no! Look at that replay. Dry Bones up on the curb, hits the pillar, and flies off to the inside of the 270. Luigi sliding his way into that 180. Beautiful moves there by Luigi, maybe showing off a little bit. Don't get too cocky, Luigi. You have not won anything yet. B-Dasher moves to the inside position. That is Red Shy Guy. Standard cart to his left. Look at that standard cart move. B-Dasher off the track. He flips upside down. B-Dasher will be out of it. Dry Bones off the track again. What happened to Dry Bones? He drove himself right off the merge. What in the heck was he thinking? Holy cannoli, leaving the track wide open to Luigi. Is Luigi gonna pull a flawless victory right here in the semifinals? Holy cannoli, here comes nobody else. Diddy Kong spins out, dies out, stalls out, and will not cross the finish line. Now Luigi is in the pole position. Fastest kart in the pole position. What could happen? Do you think Luigi's gonna win it? He is flying out there. He's got to navigate this 90-degree turn. He does it, spins around backwards, holds onto it. You can see those tires gripping. He throws it in reverse and crosses the finish line for another win and a flawless victory right here in the semifinals. It's turning out to be, oh wait, that's not over. I thought it was over. I thought Yoshi or Luigi had already won 4 races. Folks, it's not over yet. There's still a chance that, yeah, Luigi's pretty much just crushing it. There's still a chance that Diddy Kong right here might catch up to him. Luigi spins around backwards, slowing down, spins back around, gains momentum again, gets on the gas, and does his famous spin around right at the finish line to show off a little bit as the rest of the cars trickle down to the finish line. It's a DNF for Dry Bones, and folks, that is officially now a flawless victory in the semifinals for Luigi in that circuit special. I almost said something else, and I turned it into a funny word instead, like this. Circuit special. Red Shy Guy and the B-Dasher will join Luigi in the circuit special. Now we got a P-Wing over on the left-hand side. We have a standard kart in the finals. You love to see it. Standard kart Toad, who is actually moving and grooving out there. We'll see how he can hold up against these other cars with the longer wheelbases. P-Wing with Peach in the pole position. It's Luigi flying out there early. Into the merge they go. Who's going to come in second? It's Toad. Comes out of the merge in second. Toad is catching Luigi. Down to the last turn they go. Toad right on Luigi's front. I would say on his tail, but he's spun around backwards. He is on his front. Toad, despite Toad flying out there, Luigi was still able to hold on the race number 1. Now Luigi has lane advantage on Luigi. Toad has lane advantage on Luigi. We'll see how that pays off for him. Into the merge they go. Toad is out in front. I believe Red Shy Guy was also able to get ahead of Luigi. That is not good for Luigi. And through the 270, it is Red Shy Guy that comes out in first. Red Shy Guy spins around. Yeah, Luigi makes a move on Toad. What a great move there on the outside. Into the 180. Can Luigi make his way past Red Shy Guy as they go down towards the finish line? He's trying to make a move. No, half a kart short. I just said a half a kart short. A half a kart short at the finish line for Luigi. Holy cannoli. You can't say short on YouTube. Maybe you can. I don't know. This is a family-friendly channel. I don't think short's a bad word. Is it? All right, down towards the finish line. It is Luigi out in front again, absolutely crushing it out there, taking 4 more points and moving himself ahead in this group. Folks, it might just be the Luigi show as they go into the last and final race right here. I'm not sure if anyone has enough points to compete with Luigi. We find out right now. Let's see what he can do as Toad has the inside lane on him again. Toad up on his side. Is he blocking Luigi a little bit? Luigi gets a boost from Red Shy Guy. Oh no! That was Shy Guy's opportunity to get ahead of Luigi and put some points on the board. But watch this right here. Luigi off the side. Shy Guy bumps him. Into the 270 they go. Here comes Peach trying to make a move on Shy Guy. Luigi backwards. Shy Guy and Peach getting tangled up. Down towards the finish line. It is Luigi yet again, taking 4 points, and he will clinch the victory right here in the Mario Kart Grand Prix 4-lane wide status. Shy Guy gets second. Toad gets third, and Peach gets last place.
Well, folks, Luigi in the circuit special does it again. He absolutely crushes the competition. We have yet to find a Mario Kart that can keep up with Luigi, but we're gonna keep trying. But for now, this one has come to an end. But we will keep trying until we can beat Luigi, I promise you that. If you wanna watch more of my videos, go ahead and click the box that's gonna pop up right there. Until next time, stay tuned, stay passionate, and get ready for more exciting moments right here at Mario Kartville, at Tiny Track Carsville. This is Tiny Track Cars.